Hi, welcome back or welcome to My Cup of TV. I'm Jenny.
I'm JD.
So let's start off with, in case this is your first video. We're having technical difficulties today. The computer's not happy and it just decides to slow down and do what it wants. So please don't judge us by that if it's your first time.
Yeah, we're also in a heat wave, and so we've got a fan on.
Yeah, so melting.
Today's literally a little bit of a hot mess.
It's a disaster.
So please give us some grace.
Do you know what? If you like us at our worst, you'll tolerate us at our best.
I like you at your worst.
Really?
From what I've seen so far.
No one does.
All right, I'll reserve that.
Something new for us. Selena.
Woo.
Now, the reason this has come about is because we watch a lot of true crime stuff, documentaries, everything, books. I was watching a Watch Mojo crimes of the 90s, or I can't remember exactly what the title was. But it was going through the crimes, and one of them was the death of Selena. And I saw it, and I thought, oh yeah, I know that story. I've seen stuff about that. I've heard it on a podcast. I know that story. And then I had the realization that I know the story, but I don't know Selena. I don't know her music. I don't know anything about her. And I thought that's really shitty that what she would want to be remembered for, or should be remembered for, is her music.
Yeah.
Not what happened. So I wanted to have a look at her, and you said you haven't either, and you're always up for new music.
I know of Selena,
Yeah.
and I know that I know she's huge in Latin America and like Spanish cultures, and so I've heard lots about her, and she is probably one of those things for me, a bit like K-pop was. Was always on my to look into list. So I'm more than happy. I love checking out new singers and whatnot. So yeah.
So I know that she's Mexican American, and so I don't know. I'm assuming she sings in possibly English and Spanish. I don't know. So yeah, what we're gonna watch is, I looked up kind of what's her biggest songs. What would people recommend? And this one came up, and it's a live performance that's got so many views.
Okay.
And considering this would have been uploaded after, because obviously when YouTube started, and it's got that many views.
Okay. Good.
I'll find the title because it's not an English title, so I have to check.
Okay.
Como la Flor, live from Astrodome. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments your Selena recommendations, and have you seen the movie? Your thoughts on that? Tell us what we need to know.
What made her so beloved and so special and like so infectious, to just spread? What did people, American, Spanish, whomever, what did her fans, what did they love about her? Why?
Put subs on, because I'll assume this one is in Spanish by the title.
Because the thing is as well is like, obviously there's a music industry for like every country, and I know like this Spanish music industry is huge. And I'm only introduced to things because of artists with crossover. Like I know Christina Aguilera has albums literally in Spanish. So I'm really curious to know if was Selena maybe building bridges over into different markets that maybe some artists haven't got to. What was it that made her? Do you know what I mean? More widely known. Why I've heard of her.
Yeah.
How come? Is it because she just managed to get known and get marketing and whatnot? I'm just so curious.
Spanish music always makes me feel like I'm on holiday.
Spanish
because
music,
we would hear it more on holiday.
I just have massive respect, because a little bit like what we've seen from like Korean rap and whatnot, the beautiful get your mouth and your lips and your tongue around the words is just so good. And it sounds so awesome and rhythmic and poetry. And something that I could I can't even imagine trying to speak Spanish at a very nice general pace. I would try, but to do that and to make it flow so nicely, it just sounds so fantastic.
And it's a live performance, so we get to hear her live vocals. And you see personality that is not always in the story of the music. Subs are on, but it might only be for the music. Oh, Erin would love that outfit.
And the pink at the back. All girls got runs.
She's adorable.
She can dance as well.
I'm so jealous of her figure. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't look like tiny. She's like a nice.
She looks like a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, her backup dancers in leather pants.
She makes that look so easy, those notes, doesn't she? You see the lipstick on her microphone. It was a huge show.
Mm.
Do you know what? There's something very likeable about her. Do you know what I mean?
She's adorable.
You know when you just get a vibe that you're like, you are very likeable.
She's like, even though she's gorgeous and I would never want to stand next to her because I look like an ogre in comparison, but at the same time I just get this really warm vibe, like you're a girl's girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking she's beautiful, but I feel like you could see her anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, she's someone you stop and chat with. She's
so sincere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a beautiful woman who still feels like an everyday person.
Like a bestie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Does that mean there's something
That
just very likeable?
Yeah, that
coming through?
approachability versus some women, and not in a horrible way, they're beautiful and so statuesque, but they feel almost unapproachable because it's like their aura gives you a sense of distance.
Yeah.
She gives a sense of closeness. She wants to breach that distance.
Yeah.
And that's what's
The
really
kind
nice.
of person that when you meet them for the first time is like, hi, and hugs you.
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
Wow.
Mm.
I feel like that wasn't even showing us her full capabilities.
Nah, she got more. She
Do
got.
you know what I
more,
mean? I
she got
felt
more
like
in the
you
tank.
girl
Yeah,
can belt.
She got more in the tank.
Yeah.
She sounds like she is a higher timbre alto. Now, that's not to say that altos can't obviously go high into soprano ranges and whatnot. Many singers sing in many octaves, few octaves anyway. But she sounds like her bass has got that nice warm caramel tone of an alto, which is slightly lower, but yet she got power and she can go higher. Yeah. But that was a really nice teasing taster to make us intrigued, to be like, oh, I want to hear more.
I think it was a nice, like I said, instead of an MV, I think it was a nice way of showing us her. Like I said, the vibe we got from her.
Showmanship.
Yeah.
And that stage persona.
Her voice sounded lovely, especially what she was giving us at the beginning, almost teasing us with, I can do this.
There were some little runs in there. She got lots of charisma.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And the song was a happy holiday vibe. Then it's the instruments make me think holiday.
Yes.
And the language sounds so good.
That's what I mean. And then when she was speaking, it was so quick, but it was so wonderful. Like the tongue and the teeth in that in Spanish is so good.
You feel like it's really pleasing to speak.
It's so pleasing to my ear, but I couldn't do it. But she did it so well.
I loved watching her move as well.
She looks like she could teach a samba class or something. She was making that look so easy.
Because it wasn't choreographed. It was just natural rhythm and way she.
I think a lot of people, Mexican, Spanish
Yeah.
people, Portuguese, I just think they're born with that Latin America that it's in their blood. It's amazing.
And so the outfit. If I had her body, I'd wear that every day.
Yes. I love that obviously you see the extraness for a stage costume is got all the sparkles on it so it catches the light, which is beautiful. But just that gorgeous almost like raspberry burgundy against her slightly olivey skin was beautiful. The colourings it was so rich.
And as I said,
and it made her teeth look so white.
She probably she probably is smaller than she looks on screen.
Yeah.
I'm really, really small, really, in real life.
We have 10 cameras on us.
But she looks like a normal woman's figure.
She looks healthy
I say normal
strong.
Woman.
She looks healthy and strong because to perform and be a performer, stamina is amazing. But also at the beginning, when she was waving to the crowd, and you can see her lithe, athletic arms, and she looks gorgeous.
Well, I
she
just
looks
mean
womanly and healthy.
There are too many artists that are so thin, and I worry for them. She looked like how she should look.
Yeah,
healthy. So that was our reaction to Selena como la flor,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously like a flower was the translation. I was reading some lyrics actually,
Yeah.
and what I liked about it was one of those kind of a breakup song, but it wasn't a negative.
It was very mature.
It was mature. It had an upbeat vibe, so it was hopeful.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
Well, in a way, and I don't know if this was meant of it, but obviously a flower is a cycle, isn't it? Of that it is a seed, it grows, it blooms, and then it wilts, and then it goes on, and then it goes. You know, if seeds go into the ground again and whatever, it regrows, or the next season it will flower again. It's almost like talking about like that, is in like I wish you well in your next cycle, but ours is over. So it's a very mature kind of. It's not scarcity or like nasty or you can't have love without. How dare you? She was like, I wish you well. You know, our time has come, but I hope you're happy because it wasn't with me. Either that or she was masking it very well.
Okay.
But yeah, positive, upbeat breakup song kind of thing.
Yeah.
About almost like the cycles of life. It happens. It's okay.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.